Did you really think I could just stand by and watch you disappear? I told myself it was for you. It's hard. Always be toward the darkness. It was your own design.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back. Finally, ENHYPEN dropped a music video, and personally, I will have high expectations, so we are going to check it out and see what's going on. As you already know, I previously reacted to their brand film, and you already know what happened. I lost my mind. I was amazed by just their brand film, and today they dropped a music video. So let us check it out. Let us go. My name is V, and this is Funny Production.
Did you really think I could just stand by and watch you disappear? I told myself it was for you. It's hard. Always be toward the
This is ahead of opening scenes for a music video. First of all, it's an overly exposed shot, and other parts they make it white and everything it's the blue eyes, and that is the first scene. And the second scene, our members are falling from the sky, what ahead of an opening for a music video. And I really like how they are transitioning, the members which are falling, it's not one member, they are different members, but how they are combining their shots, how they are showing us how one member is falling and they are switching to another member, but through transitions, creative ones. I don't know if you are seeing them, but me, I'm seeing them, Let us keep watching.
It was your own design.
This is crazy. As the members were falling down, what they showed us, sort of the members, were going in a different direction. I don't know if you said it, but they were the place with black clouds and other place with, blue and white clouds and everything, I don't know if you said it, but they were going to two different places, one was dark, other was light. So, and another thing, this transition, I always talk about how I like overhead shots, and just here they used an overhead shot, and in order to top it off much more, they were black smoke and everything going around, and it was crazy. And in order to top it off, we transition from that overhead shot and transition to another shot, which did something I like. I always talk about how I think the shot should begin on the talent. You can if the talent is somewhere, start on the object and then move to our talent, and to be a bit creative, I always talk about how I like shots with a bit of motion, and right here it's they understand what I'm saying, they did it, and I'm so happy. Let us keep watching. This is so crazy. These shots, the shot I told you, started from somewhere up the breathing and moved down to our members. I really think that it's a drone shot, and the beauty of a drone shot is you can take shots which are usually impossible for her to execute with the palm of your hand, and they did it, and they are taking advantage of it. It's not regular in music. You can take a lot of shots, but you have limited time to show them more. And right here, they don't care. This is one take. We started up from the wall and we came down to the members and went around the members, where they're in black looking so good. And now in order to keep it interesting, it's still one shot. And now we moved to our member, and he came with black smokes, and now he's going to drop his lines, and I'm very, very excited. This is crazy. Let us keep watching. Like this is a lot of drum shots, but the way they are using them, like it is so creative. Like first of all, I always talk about like when we came to our member and our member dropped, a rhyme and like transition with a bit of motion and came to our members who were also dancing everything. Like they showed that member who was walking on the wall, like the thing I'm really liking. Like do you see like how the shot was? It's like you were flying with a member. These are things that even like a crane can do, but it may be very hard. To tell you this, like these are drone shots, like they are weird. It's something which is taking a shot, is moving too. Like the shot we have here, like some of the angle shots, but that is what creativity is like. The shots in this music video to do like they are whole lot of shots which were shot by a drone, and I'm really liking the look of it, like it's creative. Then it is so like a member was walking on the wall and so like the drone was in front of him. I don't know like how so like how the shot was treated like to how the member is going exactly on the wall. And I really like the look of that one. Let us keep watching. Like did you see this? Like this is crazy. Like first of all, like the beauty of using a drone, it's small and it's compact. Did you get this creative shots like the shot, passes through a leg of a member and everything and it still keeps moving. And the thing I really like, did you see like sort of two members were fighting, like there is black smoke and everything coming off from them and like one was holding other member down, it's like they moved on the ground and like the drone followed that action. And did you see how epic it looked? And it was really cool. And the jury I'm seeing right here, the one take like there is really long text in this music video and the drone, this is the beauty of drone. You can cover, multiple actions happening at multiple places and those places it doesn't have to be even close, like that's the jury and they didn't stop like to the members who were fighting and we move it like to other place like it's a breeding and we are like moving around seeing what's going on inside them. And right now it's like we transition to another environment through a very creative transition. I don't know if you saw it, but me I did. Let us keep watching. Like this is very, very good. Right. Let's just talk about everything in this music video. Right. They really want me to go crazy. First of all, they started our shots. They started our music video with a lot of drone shots. It's a very bold choice, of a tool to use while shooting. And in order to make me go even crazier, like right now, I felt like they were going like to a normal camera, a crane, a dolly or something. And now they are moving mostly like to motion controlled shots. If you saw our member, it was like being recorded by a motion controlled camera and everything. So how badass it looked. And another thing I want to talk about is the transition. First of all, there was like a dolly zone, and as it wasn't enough, like the transition they made, like when you come like to our members, which are dancing, and they were being recorded by an overhead shot. Like the member like was starting in front of like a wallpaper behind him, and like we came to a camera and sort of like that wallpaper like was shaded into small pieces and like the camera went through and came through the overhead shot of our members, and I can't tell you how much I like that transition. Let us keep watching. With or without you, 너를 아는 지옥은 천국인 걸. Yeah, you got that. And I always talk about how I like movement in shots. And this time they combined two of my favorite things. Maybe it's not a zoom in, but there was an overhead shot. Sort of like it was an overhead shot, and sort of like the camera made a forward movement. It made like a point to our members, and the way it looked, I can't ask for more. And like as the members were dancing and everything, like, did you see like it's cool they are dancing, but like they are not mostly focusing on the choreography. they are also about storytelling. Like the members are dancing, saw it, and the choreography. When it comes to ENHYPEN, choreography, even the one haven't seen yet, I know they are good. Like they are very good dancers, and like they are dancing, but in the middle, they're showing us members, and the shot that we start with me is that shot of a member. Like we started from a blue stone, then we come to our member. And I think I like starting from the object and coming to our subject. The thing I always like, let us keep watching. Now like the sea is burning. Like what's going on? This is the creative combination of shots. Like they were dancing in one place, like it all goes back to that story they showed us. Some members fell in a dark place and other fell in like a good, cloudy place. And like when we were dancing, we were in a dark place, and don't you see like already a transition? Like those places look at each other, like the one is top and other is down, and then what transition you can make. Take your camera sort of like leave a dark place and then go like to a cool place and everything, and that itself is a transition. You combine text, take your text, and in the middle you add a bit of like VFX shot and everything, and that like looks like a one long take. Let us keep watching. Now Nietzsche, just buried himself, like what's going on? And did you see this transition? Like he had a tattoo on the neck, and like the camera pulled it, and that tattoo started burning, and then like transition is all about like looking at similar things and turning them into transition. It does not have to be perfect, but you just have to save it a bit to ask the audience, and you already know we are here to enjoy, like no hating or anything. I just here to be pleased visually. And this transition is it like that tattoo started burning, and if something is burning, can only like put on those like burning materials over it and transition to another shot. And it's what they did right here. Let us keep watching. Do you see like the beauty of drone shots? Like someone was walking on the wall, and jumping everywhere. But we as the audience, what a way can we feel like we are with them? Take a drone and like go after him and everything. And we as the audience, every shake, like every jump, we feel it and see it on our screen. This is the beauty of drone shots. Let us keep watching. Don't do it. Right, they really want me to close my mind. Another overhead shots on a creative background. I'm really liking like the background, which is like sad. It has some elements which are rotating, overhead shot and motion. My favorite things from my eyes. Let us keep watching. The motion controlled shots, I will talk about how I think these shots are creative, and I really like how they let us really understand where to put them, These are shots which are very good at highlighting a choreography, and this was the perfect place to use a motion controlled shot. Let us keep watching. Like, did you see this? Like, first of all, I don't know, but that one is a motion controlled camera. Like, started in the middle of the members, then we moved like to the front of them, and everything they were dancing, and they were like perfect coordinated movements which is what exactly the motion control the camera does. And as we kept going to the members, and there came them like the monsters was coming like to where they were dancing, and they didn't make a cut like remove, because that's the beauty of a motion controlled shot. Like you have perfect executed and coordinated movement, and then really got like sort of like move it and show that's the monster which is coming like right now. Maybe it blew up or something, but either way the shot looked very good. Let us keep watching. And whatever you do, always know the art of opening and the art of closing. Like yet it's a creative closing. Like the monsters band, and if you remember, it was maybe Nicky like his tattoo band and transitioned to it. Right now, like the monster band and came to our member who also had the same tattoo. We made a zoom out and it faded out by desire with you or without you by ENHYPEN. Like this music video was crazy. I didn't think like the whole story is about like they went to different places as you saw they were dark place and were like good places and everything. Like right now I don't even know what I'm saying. The story I didn't understand anything but shots, camera, editing. I was impressed, like story. Don't ask me, but compliments to everyone who worked on this music video. Like they did a masterpiece, and I mean, I don't ever regretting feeling the tension while waiting for this music video, because overall it was great. Like this whole music video. This whole music video, like from starting to the end, I was on my toes. Like I had a lot to talk about, and you will see it. Like if you want to see this music video, just go and see it. And if you want to know what I think, bear with my and stop pausing, and thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord server. I have a dream to make films and games, and I'm heavily inspired by K-pop, visual sound, and style. And I'm looking for people who share similar interests so that we can learn from each other, share ideas and inspirations, and also collaborate. So take action. I'm sure there is something we can figure out which can help both of us. Until next time, stay safe. My name is V, and this is Funny Production.